We finally checked into our second hotel here in Reykjavik. We're staying at a place called City Hub. It's a pretty new capsule hotel that's opened around 2 months ago, and this is actually our first time staying in a capsule hotel. I've always dreamed of staying in one, and finally we got a chance to try it out. It's actually a lot better than I thought, maybe because it's new. For this room that we got, it's called a movie hub. So we get a TV in our room, and it's kind of just like a normal small room with a bed and a desk available. The place is very clean, although it's a shared bathroom. All the facility is really nice here. I'm planning to sleep early tonight because tomorrow we're going on an epic 14-hour journey to Glacier Lagoon and the Diamond Beach. I'm super excited and keen to see it in person, and hopefully the weather is very nice tomorrow.
taking your coat off.
Good morning, everyone. We're heading to the Golden Circle tour today. It's currently 8 a.m. It takes around 40 to an hour to get to the first location. I'm super excited, and we'll have a really fun tour guide who's leading us today. So I think it's going to be a really good trip ahead. Stay tuned, and I'll take you guys on this journey.
And you have not had one single traffic light anywhere. You have driven through. We're very relaxed about this thing called Marish. You know, we are Protestants, so that's the easy way of calling yourself religious. We are rather easy about religion, you know, because I would not tell you anything as a guide and claim it so and so and so without really, you know, like diving into it and inform myself properly. So I have researched this. 5% with trees.
Here at the Gold Coast waterfall, it's also super cold out here. It's minus 11 degrees. Luckily it's not too windy, but it's still really cold. It's so pretty. There's usually a path that you can go down, but because it's really cold today and it's winter and they're closed the path, so you can't really get too close to the waterfall.
Just seen him.
Oh no.
You need a shopping bag, 50 krona. And you need the stamps for the postcards.
No.
The stamps for the postcards. You mean
What does that look like?
is normally so deep and intelligent that we need more letters to articulate what we want to say. So 33 letters, we need that at minimum. 26 like in English would never do it for us. Nei, já, ég nokkuð að vera, ekki fara að senda þér. Það eru eiginlega jafn lengi að lappa þér.
Hi guys, it's the last day of 2024 and we're celebrating it in Iceland. Apparently it's a really big day. Everyone around just have their own fireworks and you can legally put up fireworks around Iceland. We're heading to the church at midnight, which is basically the center of the town, and we'll see what happens there because apparently all the Icelandic people gather there and put out fireworks during that time. So hopefully we'll be able to see some amazing fireworks in the sky tonight. One is literally just lighting up fireworks in their own house and areas around town.
So scary.
It's a little bit scary, but it's pretty cool and exciting to see. And I saw some photos on Google. It looks really pretty because everyone's lighting up fireworks everywhere around Iceland.
feels you, man. 没素质，我操，是这么恶心的买你们
많이 써.